Hey guys, I haven't made a video in a while, so I figured I'd show you guys what I'm up to here. I'm doing gears in this Pro Mud, this Roadrunner. Last week I changed these bearings in here because they were leaking. The seal is actually part of the bearing, so you have to change the whole bearing. And this side is leaking now too. You can see it's coming out everywhere, and it's actually getting on the rotor here. Getting in the brakes. Said he was having a hard time stopping, so I have a feeling that's why. So yeah, I got that out. I got the center section all out, and what a beefy rear end this thing has. My bench is a disaster here as usual, but I just figured I'd show you guys this. It's a 9.5 inch ring gear, not your average 9-inch ring gear. It's actually a little bit bigger. Huge billet caps on here. Big monster pinion carrier, like the pinion support there is huge. I changed the pinion bearing. I couldn't believe how big the pinion bearing was. Here, I got a pinion bearing out of a regular 4 9-inch. I'll show you the difference. That's a 9-inch Ford pinion bearing. That's the pinion bearing that's in this thing. So you can imagine how much stronger that bearing is. And not only that, this carrier has an adjustment down here, and it's got a little brass button that will go up against the back of the gear here to keep that gear true when it's turning really fast, like under load or whatever. So there's no flex in that gear. You just tighten this up so it barely touches the gear, and then just back it off a little bit, and then it'll be like a couple of thou away from this gear, so you'll have no deflection in the gear. But yeah, that's a really nice housing. And then it's got a drive shaft speed sensor here too. So new gears are in, backlash is set, got a good pattern on the gears here. So now I just gotta put these little tabs in here to hold the nuts on, and I didn't have a socket for those nuts. There's probably a special socket for it, so what I did is I just stuck a couple of bolts in here. Oops, that one's a little dirty. And then I just used my screwdriver to turn it tight. So that worked out pretty good. So I'm gonna, there we go. So I'll get those tabs on there, get it back in the car, put those axles back in, and I had a bitch of a time taking these axle covers off too. They were nice and painted red, but now after I heated them up to get these little Allen bolts out, I don't know, I might just, don't have any red paint, so I think I might just polish that for him, make it look a little better, because it's pretty ugly. So I'll put that diff back in there, and I got some new bearings for this side, so I'll get the new bearings in there, clean it all up, and we're good to go. And the wheelie bars, I fixed those too. These are half-inch rod ends here, and it's got 3/8 bolt in it, so I had to make a sleeve for those because the wheelie bar was all loose. So I got that all fixed up too. But yeah, it's been crazy in the shop here with racing and other stuff. So I haven't made videos in a while, and just figured I'd make another one here. So yeah, we'll carry on. See you later. Well, this coming weekend, actually we're leaving tonight, I'm going to be running a street tire class with this car. I've been having pretty bad luck this year running in the box class. I don't like running the delay box. It just it messes me up. So the street car class is a Pro Tree 400 tree, and it's heads up. And the only rules is the car has to have doors, and you have to run a street tire. So these are my monster slicks here, 3315 by 15, And here's the tiny street tires I gotta run. They are 30, 12, 5, 15 I think. So I'm gonna try that. So what I've done is I've changed the gears in the car. I put in some 370s. It had 457s in it. So I think with a smaller tire, and I'm going to be using the nitrous too, so it should still run, you know, 150, maybe get up to 160 miles an hour without over revving the engine. So that's the plan anyway. And if I can get those things to hook up, I don't know, we'll see. It's going to be an interesting weekend. So, and the Roadrunner is ready to go. The gears are done in that one. So he's going to be picking that up probably either later today or Monday. He's not racing it this weekend, so. But that one's good to go. So yeah, I'm almost done changing the gears on this thing, and then I got to get on to some more customers' cars. And then load this thing up and get ready to go. So I'll try to get some video of the racing this weekend. I'm having a hard time finding somebody to do it for me. Everybody's always busy, but I'll see what happens.